Hi everyone, my name is Sazna Bogoti, and in this presentation, I'll be sharing a weekly curriculum I created for children aged 3 to 5 years. Um, I will walk you through how I support children's development through play, intentional teaching, and a careful design environment. Let's start with the main idea behind my program. Children between the age of 3 and 5 years are becoming more confident and independent. They learn best when they are playing, pretending, and trying new things. At this stage, play based and hands on learning help them build creativity, communication, and problem solving skills. The Early Years Learning Framework, EYLF, tell us that children build their identity and understanding of the world by being active in everyday life. I believe that strong relationships, meaningful roots, and play are the best way to support a child's growth and learning. And in developmental characteristics, at this age, 3 to 5 years, children are developing in so many ways. Physically, they start to control their bodies better. They can run, climb, and use pencils or scissors with their fingers. Socially, they begin to make friends, take turns, and play together. Emotionally, they start to understand feelings and can even comfort others or express affection. Cognitively, they ask lots of questions and enjoy stories, puzzles, and pretend games. And of course, we can support all of these by giving them plenty of opportunities to explore, like going on excursion or letting them engage in different types of play. Uh, yeah. And in my weekly program, theme one, the first theme of the week, it's called Exploring Nature and the Environment. This is where children use their sense to contact with nature, which helps with early science and creativity. This connects with learning outcome two from the EYLF, where children feel connected with and contribute to the world. On Monday, we go for a nature walk, which helps with gross motor skills and language development. And on Tuesday, the children create art by creating leaves they collected. This supports their fine motor skills and creativity. Likewise, on in my theme two, the second theme continues learning across the week, focusing on physical movement, storytelling, and hands-on exploration. It supports learning outcome 1, 2, and 4 from the EYLF Early Years Learning Framework. That's for from version 2.0. These are about building identity, well-being, and becoming confident, involved learners. Likewise, on Wednesday, we do story time, which builds memory, literacy, and knowledge about healthy eating. Thursday, it's seed planting, where children practice fine motor skills, learn about nature, and take responsibility. Likewise, on Friday, includes group games and obstacle course to support teamwork and physical development. All activities include intentional teaching methods like modeling and open-ended questioning. On learning environment layout, I also designed the learning environment to match the needs of children aged 3 to 5 years, like indoor games. There is a reading corner, an art and craft area, and a space to explore nature-based materials. In outdoors, so we have a garden area, obstacle course, and sensory zones like water and sand play. According to early learning ventures, a well-designed space encourages independence, good behavior, and active engagement. It also makes children feel safe and motivated to them to learn more and more. Supervision plan is really important, not just for safety but for building trust. The rule in New South Wales is one educator for every 10 children. Educators need to be in places where risks are higher, like near water play or climbing equipment. We also do regular head counts and make sure staff are always in touch with each other, especially communication is must. Having emergency contacts and first aid ready is a must. And the Education and Care Service national law and regulations say we must make sure all children are safe and properly supervised at all times. Similarly, intentional teaching strategies. When we talk about intentional teaching, we mean planning things and purpose to support learning. As explained in the early years learning framework version 2.0, it's the opposite of just repeating routines or doing things the same old way. For example, I might model how to use scissors safely before children try it themselves. I also use open-ended questions like what do you think will happen next instead of saying yes or no questions. And I group children together for things like discussions or creative tasks so they learn to work together and share ideas. This builds their confidence, thinking skills, and a love for learning. And in assessment strategies, to understand each child progress, I use several assessment strategies. I observe them during play and write short notes when something important happens. I use checklists to track their development, and I call examples of their work like drawings or photos of activities. And of course, sometimes I write learning stories to explain what the child did, what they were doing, and how they solved problems. These assessments help me create future learning plans based on each child's interests, strengths, and needs. It's not just about ticking boxes, it's really about knowing each child. And I have used resources like the Early Years Learning Framework version, Starting Blocks, and OG Childcare Network to plan this curriculum. Everything I have included supports high quality, safe, and meaningful early education for young children. Thank you.